Alrighty, just a couple more things to finish. We've got the whole thing done basically. The whole thing, every bit of modelling that's required for a quick concept plan is in there. All the elevations are done. All those tags are on there, and I didn't have to write any of it, and they will all move with it. Oh, I did have to write these this brick pier one because I haven't got a tag for the brick pier, but that'll come. I just want to show you just a couple more cool things. One cool thing is when you have to do you want to do a picture for the front cover here. When you go to camera now, because us guys, we only use this camera for that view, for that front cover page. So watch this. So you make that, you draw that, and what it's already done for you is it's actually done the sketch lines and the shadows before you actually have to do anything. And it's done for you. So you don't have to keep going to that sketch line thing every time. So that's a pretty cool little upgrade. Let's make this a little bigger. Crop, scale up, scale up, scale, and let's make it 300. It always seems to work. Boom. Get rid of that. I just don't like when these things are overhanging for some reason. I don't know why. And I don't like the angle that's on. Let's bring that more. That's alright. That works for me. So yeah, that's just a cool little feature. Sketchy lines automatically done. Let's just move this somewhere up here maybe. What else can go on this page? What about a back view? Oh no, what about one of those views from the top? I really like that. One of these, and I know Stroud likes it, so let's do it. Let's go like this. Let's turn the roof off, hide the roof. Let's hide all this stuff as well, and we'll just grab something like that vanity. And now we're cooking. One of these views. Now you can't really have shadows on in this view. It's not really a true represent. Like the shadows don't come through the roof. Like you don't have a shadow from that wall hitting the sun. So we're going to turn that off. We don't want shadows. Oh no, we'll just leave it for the time being. Now, I wonder if I can change it. I think I have to change it through this spot view template, manage template. What's it called? It's called the sketchy. Is it the sketchy lines? View scale. I wonder what it is by discipline, rendering settings, shadow sketchy lines, shadows. Yeah, see, I can't turn that off because I've changed something I shouldn't have. Well, we'll worry about that later. Let's just bring that in. You know what? No, we're not even going to do that because I'll worry about that later. We'll fix this shadow problem later. Let's just put a back view in. Sketchy lines, shadows on. That's how we roll. No more bloody going into all that stuff. Let's get rid of that. Let's call this one number 2. And bring it in. And make this one. Let's just make this one a bit smaller for some reason. I knew it would do that. It would. Well, we'll live. Let's get that right down there. Let's make these a bit smaller, just so they fit. 250. 250. That'll do. Let's get them down. Turn this 3D thing off. Don't need that. We know it's the cover page. That'll do. Alright, perspectives. All I do for perspectives is I just duplicate this 3D proposed. I duplicate it and I go 1, and then I duplicate it again. I go 2. It's the quickest thing. No one has to see like we're going to turn those numbers off in a minute, but you just drag them on, turn this bad boy around. Let's have a look at that view. Let's have a look at this, maybe that view. We turn both of those views off, that 1 and 2 disappear. And that's looking pretty good. I can probably put them on a different page, but I'll do the site plan later. But at the moment, there's that. Alright, and last thing is legends. If you want to, sometimes it's annoying being able to tell people what's what and having to abbreviate things. Like everyone knows a washing machine's a washing machine, but some things get a bit confusing and we have no system in which to set up a legend to help that out. So I've set that up if you ever need to have a system. Like I really get annoyed of writing, sorry, I don't like that you can't see through that. I want to be able to see through that. I don't like when you have to write 900 freestanding cooktop right there. It takes up space every time. So what I've done is I've made a tag, TG or annotate, tag by category, turn leader off. And if you click on the oven, it'll give you this one called FSGC. And you're like, cool, that's cool. What does that mean? So if you go to your schedules in quantities, you'll find 3 more. They're called additional items, electrical equipment, and plumbing. Now, if you want to, you can use these things just as a bit of extra. Let's just bring them on and I'll show you what they do. So, unlike other legends where you have to have every single item that exists that you ever use in a job, and we make it a detailed item, it means you can never change it and you always have to modify it and have a version of it. The reason I've done this is only things that are loaded into your job are going to show up on the legend. So you can see there's no 800 bath in this legend, but there is a 1520 because we do in fact have a 1520 bath. You'll notice there's a washing machine, and if you look over here, WM washing machine. What's important is I've also added this thing for things that don't exist that we don't actually put in. I put a note saying not included, and this just covers us so a client doesn't think they're getting a free washing machine. Same goes for the microwave, the MW. So whenever you throw this microwave in that's here, it'll be added to the schedule. If you delete that microwave, you don't use that space anymore, then you won't have a microwave in your schedule. But if you put it back in, there it is. Then go back over here and it will be in your schedule. But the important thing is it also says not included. So here also, this is that gas cooker I was talking about, FSGC. It's a legend of electrical equipment and you can have it on your floor plan or on an electrical plan, depending on the size of your house. Sometimes you won't have space. But this is a small house. It's not that bad. DW dishwasher. That's your freestanding cooker, that's your microwave, that's your range hood. It tells you it's a 90 centimetre slider. A washing machine that's not included. Then you got your bath, you've got a laundry tub, you've got a shower. It says here, shower, SHR, shower, refer to spec. What you can actually do is tag those items. You can go over to the shower and go TG for tag and put that there. You can also do it for the vanity. Like that. If you wanted to, because this means you've got a tag. Let's just do it with these as well. Shower, vanity. That's looking pretty good. And then so then what that means, you got shower, vanity, and over here you have legends that say shower, refer to spec, vanity, refer to spec, toilet. Those things just cover out. So, like sink, if you wanted to, it's not important. Everyone knows what a sink looks like, but if you want to tag the sink, you're able to tag the sink. It's just that easy. I probably wouldn't tag the sink. I probably wouldn't tag the vanities, but it's there if you want. You can see here, I'll probably extend. So the beams you add, it doesn't matter how many beams. There's not a count of how many beams. It's just telling you that there's a beam in this, and whenever you see the word beam, it means structural beam, refer to engineers, and if you see a bulkhead, it means bulkhead, refer to engineers. And power racks are there. Obviously, toilet rolls will be added there, whirlybirds, Velux, skylights, a whole bunch of stuff can be added to that, and it just helps clients know what all our abbreviations mean. So, yeah. Just like the window and door schedule, it's another one.